morning. Squeaking, everything's squeaking, me included. Gorgeous out there, absolutely fantastic. Haven't been around for a little while, busy in the garden, taking to do with things, and a few other bits and pieces, I suppose. But anyway, I thought I'd show you the cutouts, the kebbies, and I've been working away on. I'd like to say the place was tidy. It was for a little while, but I've been mucking around again. But this is what it's an old Scots name from kebbies, and basically just cut out. That's a bit of hawthorn, and I've been staining them with potassium permanganate. That's stain that I've got, and what I've been doing with some of them is staining them, rubbing them back. This one I've just done part of the top yet. I'll be going in there with the sander and stripping that back to its white again. It'll get a finish with the resin on the very top of it, just for the wear. And but the distressing part of it is quite nice when you rub it back, and as you can see with this one, these are the strongest sticks really at the end of the day. There's no joints, there's nothing to go wrong as such, and they're very good. This one's I did with the varnish and then rubbed it back a little bit and put a little light stain on it, and then rubbed it off and then put a coat of varnish. Obviously the handle I did completely different, but it's, as I say, most of them have still got on the top. I won't do all the way on them, but I'll, certainly on the handle part I'll do the resin bonding. That keeps them quite alright. But the potassium permanganate, it gives you that oldish kind of look, which is, it's alright. It makes them look as if they're of an age. But this one here, I'll probably go in and rub a little bit back on it and give it a second coat of varnish, just expose a little bit of the knots. It just takes off the high spots and gives that little look. It's quite alright. But I had quite a few of them tucked away there. Discovered them. So I've been working away on them, but not been doing too much. Just juking around. The garden will do fine at this time, and it's keeping on top of things and doing a bit of repair. A young lad, his father got a walking pole off me, or a walking stick, pole, and he wanted a stick. So I had a nice little thumbstick there that he took. Anyway, he gave me a shout there the other night there. Jim, my stick's broken, says he. I said, oh my, and it was broken. I said, what happened, but he's busy training the dog right now, or trying to train the dog. And unbeknown to me, but the good lady had seen him hitting the stick off the trailer, banging off the trailer thing. And this is how it got broken. So I says, alright, I'll sort it for you. And so I did, bonded it together. I was going to put another shank on it, but I'll bond alright. It was so high up. It amazed me where it had broken actually. Normally don't break as high unless I get stepped on or something silly happens, but when I did look at this stick I could see the ridge on it. I went, oh my, so I went bonded all that way there. So I gave him it the other day there. Our wife gave him it the other day. He's happy with it. His mother says he's not getting out of the house unless he's going walking about it. It's alright. So I handed him another stick. I said, here, there's one for rattling off a trailer and whatnot. So he's happy with that. So, but nice lad. But these are probably one of these. But he took a fancy to one of the thumbsticks, and away he went with it. But I'm happy enough with this. As I say, that potassium worked quite well. And the same again, I'll probably go in and rub on these knots, and you can see it. Just expose the roll off to the light. It's heavy, or light as you can. You think it'll do. But yeah, once that's cleaned off, give it another play around with it. We'll get there. There's a couple of other ones too, I think. Yeah. But it's always the handle that gives you how to finish it off, but the resin is probably the thing, good and hard. That'll do. But other than that, not much progress. Well, this was a nice one. There's about a dozen of these things. So, yeah. I've got another chap supposedly coming sometime this week. And so we'll see how it goes. But we're just going away to lifted the marketplace. Yeah. How's that about boys and men gallon chestnuts at that time of the year? Well, I don't think children are allowed to play with them nowadays. But anyway, when I'm walking, you're always looking for the biggest one. It was always a thing when you were a child to find the biggest chestnut. There's no bloody use for playing Conker's with it, but it was always a thing. So, but anyway, I stick 2 or 3 in my pocket, and of course when I come home, I've got a planter at the back door that I had planted up last year with, later, by the back end of the year, with tulips and daffodils and various other things. So as I got a bit of a show, get the daffs and then the tulips and things like that. And of course, on the top of it, I just threw these chestnuts. Well, chestnuts will seed just about, if you can press them in, you can bury them a bit and they'll still do it. And it just laid in there and that was it. And I'd kind of, were there, but once things started to grow and died back, the daffodils died back, and then the tulips came away and all the rest of it, I had decided that I would lift all the bulbs this year and split them up and do something else and just put some bedding into the planter. I started clearing away. I went, oh, these chestnut trees have all bloody seeded there. Right? And so I won't throw them out. No. So the son brought me back some topsoil from the job he was working on, and I mixed it up with some sand and whatnot. Loads of it. I'll always keep the old pots lying around and whatnot. So I planted them all up. Potted them all up, sorry. And they're various stages, some better than others. And I said, oh God, what am I going to do with them? Bloody a dozen or so, like, you know. So, always selling stuff in the marketplace. I said, I'll give these away, see where somebody wants them, see where anybody wants them. So I stuck them on the marketplace. And oh my God, yeah. The views I got on it were something else. There were people looking for it. Something for nothing, of course. I'm the same way myself at times, you know. But I don't always follow up on it, mind you. But I said, I want them to go somewhere because it's an amazing business. In that small chestnut is all the necessary information to grow a tree. Fantastic business, and given the right opportunity and given the right thing with it, will grow, it'll turn into a beautiful specimen. But not everybody's got the space for, obviously, a chestnut tree. And so it's one of these things you really need to look for somebody with a bit who's got a bit of ground that's willing to put them in the ground and look after them until they get away. But there are people out there. But the inquiries I had were, I'll take these. There's one's beauty. I'm really very interested. Can you deliver? I went, George, whistle me. No, I can't really deliver. No, I'm not going to bloody deliver. I'm giving them away. Come and bloody get them. So anyway, all these people came on, blah, blah, blah. They were going to come, they were going to come. Can you be selective when you're giving things away? Well, I was looking for somebody that was going to say the right thing. I was going to word it properly. And I ended up with one chap who asked me if he can have 2 or 3 as he's got space to plant them. That was it. That was what I was looking for. But, and so he came with his daughter. I was out at the time with the wife, very nice chap, and he took 2 or 3 of them away. And I also had a loss in Cyprus that this bugs me, this, like, you know, it's a throwaway society we live in nowadays. We chuck every bloody thing away. I had my great saver of things. These are living things, and people just toss them away. At the church one day, coming out after thing we'd done the rubbish. There's a rubbish bin where people clear things away after Christmas time, New Year things. Always put something down on the graveside and whatnot and that. And in the rubbish bin was a small loss in Cyprus, who's been inside a small basket thing. Had been used obviously as a little feature. About 6 inches high it was. Lovely little thing. But got the same again, this has got the makings of a big tree someday. But when the guys are clearing, be it the people are clearing, but sometimes the ceremony boys come in, but I don't think it was him, I think it must have been the family who was clearing the graveside after the New Year, Christmas New Year. I just tossed it in the bloody bin. Well, he says to me, "I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save it." So I brought it back, and 2 or 3 years I've had it there, and it's grown into a good 3 feet high thing. We then continue and I potted it up, and it's a cracking looking tree. So the chap took that too, and 2 or 3 chestnut trees, so away he went, and that was that, like, you know. And but trying to find the thing, but plenty of people interested. But I think some of them were hoping that they'd maybe make a shilling on it, come and get them for nothing, and we would try and do something, sell them on, but they'll not do that. There are only certain people who've got the space for to plant these things up. So, it's a thing about the views were over 500 odd views now, and I sell a bit like bits and bobs on. I can't get that kind of thing. I certainly don't get that kind of replies on the things that I've got, but that's another story. But yes, so we were out there, there's a walk the other day there. Let's just show you. I'll come back with this. This is going to be a nice handle eventually. Looking at it, I'm saying I see this. So, bit of Scotch pine, been lying a while. But, yeah, add to the collection, add to the collection. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. As I say, the sun is shining, and I'm going to wait to put the bulbs that I cleared all out, put them in a netting bag and hang them up till the back end of the year, and we'll see where they'll go this time round. But it's going to be a really warm day. A really warm day. Nice. Anyway, I think that's all I'm going to say today. I'm not going to say any more. Oops, time. All the best. Catch you again. Cheers.